Hello everybody, and welcome. This is going to be a reading for the collective. I'm going to be using what is called the Talisman Spread, which is something from the book of the Oracle deck that I'm going to be using for this particular reading, the Talisman Oracle. Alright, let's see. What does a collective need to know at this time? Alright. And I'm going to be further clarifying with a tarot deck. So it's going to be one tarot card per oracle. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we have Equilibrium. So I feel like there's balance, excuse me, that will be coming your way. Or that could be sort of like a overall theme here for the reading. Alright, so first up for your subconscious feelings, we have confidence. And to further clarify that, we have the Queen of Swords. So, here, I feel like you're really, finding the confidence to speak up, in a sense. I feel like, you have been keeping quiet about something, whether it's the way a particular person or group of persons has been treating you. It could also have to do with like a work situation, maybe like a group project of sorts. Now for your possibilities or obstacles, we have overcome fear. Okay. To further clarify that, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like this is sort of speaking to like not so much an obstacle, but more of like a possibility, right? Or maybe this was an obstacle because fear is clearly an obstacle, and here you're overcoming it. You've had a change of perspective when it comes to a particular situation that's causing you to really come forward, speak up about something. Now for your best course of action, we have cast away negativity. And to further clarify that, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, I feel like, there's a situation here, clearly, that has to do with other people, with you speaking up, drawing boundaries, letting people know that you're not afraid to walk away if they can't treat you right, if they can't treat you with, proper respect. And here, for your best course of action being cast away negativity and the King of Pentacles, I get that, you're really being asked to focus on your work, focus on your money, and with that, right, you will really be cutting out people that do not serve your best interest, your highest good, whatever that may be. Now, for your outside forces, we have creativity. And to further clarify that, we have the King of Swords. Now, interestingly enough, with having the Queen of Swords out here, then the King of Swords, this may possibly have to do with a love situation. And with this being, these two cards being representative of the outside forces, you know, this could be speaking to the other individual in this situation. Now, this could also speak to just people around you involved in the situation in general, and you know, it's like, you know, they're really being very straightforward about, you know, the things that they themselves are willing to deal with, things that they're willing to accept from you and other people. And I mean, especially if this is like, say you guys are working on a creative venture together, you know, group projects sometimes with certain people tend to cause a bit of tension. Now, for your surroundings and family here, we have karmic justice. And to further clarify that, we have the Death card. Now, as far as your surroundings and family, right, I feel like there's going to be a bit of a change in, like, dynamic here. Because with karmic justice, with the Death card, right, I feel like that speaks to quite a big change, okay? Especially when it comes to, like, dynamics with any sort of people, whether it's friends, family, what have you. I mean, that makes a lot of sense here with, in the beginning, right, having that Queen of Swords and courage. You could be speaking up in general when it comes to people in any dynamic, and that could definitely have to do with your family dynamic here. Now, for your driving force, we have passion, further clarified by the Magician. Alright, so I definitely get here, okay, as far as your driving force, you know, you're really motivated by your passions. You're really motivated, you know, especially once you realize, right, you have what it is you need in order to move forward with whatever it is you're working on or you would like to be working on. Like, that causes, like, once you realize that, right, once you realize you have everything you need in order to move forward, in order to take action on this passion, like, you are going to go with the quickness, and things are going to really start to progress for you. Now, lastly, for your future outcome, we have intuition, further clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. Now, this to me really speaks of, you know, the need to take your time with this particular situation. Like you, with intuition, right? I feel like you have this inner knowing. I feel like you have this inner understanding that, you know, all good things take time. And especially with something creative, where you could possibly be learning, right? You want to take your time to learn how to use all the tools required in order to move forward and, take action on this particular project or in this particular situation. I feel like here, right, with equilibrium being at the bottom of that, on the bottom of the Oracle deck, and then having the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the Tarot deck, I feel like, you're no longer operating out of a place of lack, right? I feel like, you're moving forward, you're not really putting in that much energy into, like, what people think, people's opinions on what you're doing and how you're doing it. You're moving forward with confidence, right? You're overcoming your fears, you're cutting ties, and, you're essentially getting your good karma. And I feel like that's a lot of what this equilibrium card is about, right? Like the scales are being balanced here. And that's helping you to change your perspective so you're no longer operating from a place of lack, but, from a place of here with the Six of Wands, you're operating from a place of success. That's where, you're going to find your Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment that you've been working on, that you've been working towards, something that you've really been putting all of your efforts into, because, that Nine of Cups is what drives you. You genuinely enjoy doing it. And that's what's going to draw in this offer here with the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the autofocus? There we go. Yeah, because with this Ace of Pentacles, right, people are going to see how passionate you are about this with the Nine of Cups. And, this Six of Wands could even speak to, like, recognition and celebration for, what you've been through and, really getting that understanding from others about what you've put into this, what you've sacrificed for this. Alright, so that is the message that I have for you today, and I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.